What's up, ladies and gents? One, your host here, and welcome to some more gameplay for Assassin's Creed Origins. This time, I am going to be showing you how to completely stealth a section of the game. This is going to be the Memphis barracks. This is one of the strongholds that you can mess around with in the game. Now, when you actually go through each of these sections, they're going to be marked, as you can see, in red. And that way you'll know that these are specific barracks or specific places where there's a lot of enemies, where you can find specific loot, weapons. You'll have to kill the commander, and so there's a few different objectives that you're going to have to accomplish. The captain, the commander, and loot the specific treasure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can actually go through this with stealthing every character. And this video is really meant to showcase for all of those people out there that are saying that this game no longer feels like Assassin's Creed. This is exactly why it feels still like Assassin's Creed, because I can do little things like this that I could do in the previous games. Now I can assure you that you're not going to find this type of stealth gameplay in Witcher 3, which is an amazing game. But a lot of people are saying, I mean, it's no longer Assassin's Creed, it's too much like Witcher. Well, as you can see, this is going to have a breed and a mixture of both. It's going to have that amazing RPG elements that you come to love and expect from RPG games, and as well as that stealth gameplay, that freedom to tackle the mission the way that you want, and just have a lot of fun Assassin's Creed type of gameplay. Now, as you can see, I'm only a level 21, and I just took out a level 23 with an assassination. You can upgrade your hidden blade so that it deals more damage, so that you can take out enemies that are higher level than you. To the extent of how far it can go, I am not 100% sure. But from what I've played and what I've seen, you can take out enemies that are higher level than you. You just obviously have to make sure that the hit points in your hidden blade are going to be higher than the hit points of the enemy itself that you're taking out. So we're going to go ahead and go all the way through this. We're going to collect as much loot as we can. Another thing that I want you to note is, let's say if you are someone who uses a lot of bow and arrow, and you not necessarily waste your ammo, but let's say you just use a lot of ammunition when it comes to your arrows. Well, this is also how you're going to be able to replenish your arrows. There's going to be places around the environment where you will be able to replenish your arrows. So don't think that you have to specifically buy arrows in order to replenish them. You will be able to loot different places to be able to get arrows as well. This is just one of the sections that I was able to go through and try to stealth completely. Now, I wanted to show a mixture of gameplay where I'm actually stealthing and then where I'm actually doing combat. This is completely stealth. One thing I got to say that I wasn't necessarily completely happy with, and it's a very, very small nitpick, but I want to give you guys all my nitpicks so you know exactly how I feel about everything, is that once you take an enemy out, you have a certain amount of time before they are available to, say, pick up.
What's going on now?
First of all, let's thank the heavens that we're still able to have that deep stealth gameplay where you can actually whistle, like I did just here, and knock them into cover if you're behind or if you're in this type of cover. As you can see, we dragged him back into the bushes so that no one else can see us. But the other thing is, it will take about a second or two before you're able to actually pick up or carry someone once you have executed them. What I would have loved to see is an automatic kill/carry. And from what I've seen, I don't know if it's in the game. It could be in the final release, but I haven't seen anything on it yet where you actually assassinate someone and then maybe you hold it down and then automatically you pick them up via Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, where you would knock them out, and then if you held the button down, you'd automatically pick them up, which was a really, really cool feature. And I think that is needed in here as well, because if I want to stealth someone really, really quick and get them out of the line of sight from others, like say what I did with the first guy when I dropped down, assassinated him, and then the commander was coming around the corner, I want to be able to obviously take out that guy and remove him from the situation as quickly as possible. But again, these are small nitpicks, and at least we get the opportunity to be able to take him and move him somewhere. So as you can see, they're all lit up a little differently. As far as all the loot and the stuff that you can do, these are just things that you can replenish your ammo systems for. Now, inside these little strongholds, there's also little ways that you can go to help you to stealth around areas. and there's secrets and stuff like that that you can find. I was being as thorough as possible when I was doing this, and even checking all of the little wells and the water places to see if there was like little hidden tombs or hidden treasures and things like that that we could find. Now, I got to experience so much in this game. You can tell that this was earlier on in my play session because I have the original outfit, and then after a little while I went to some vendors and I changed outfits to show a little different taste in case, you know, to see what you guys want to see. But here's a little arrow gameplay, and as you can see, you can switch to whatever one you want at any time, and you'll know exactly which one's going to do more damage. So take in mind that the other arrows that we have at this time are shotgun arrows, so you fire a total of 5 arrows at once. It does very, very heavy damage if you're close to them. However, if you are far away, it does barely any damage. So obviously, if you're a little farther away, you want to go for a kill on an enemy that is not that is just a couple levels higher than you or your level, then you'll be able to do that with the hunter bow. So pretty cool stuff. And of course, I love how it drags them back into whatever stealth area that you're currently in. And these are realistically around the environments. You're not going to find these kinds of environments all the time. So it's nice that they actually implemented that and put it in here. So all we need to do now, and here's the thing, you don't have to actually take out every single enemy. You only specifically have to take out the captain and the commander, and then get the loot. So if you feel more comfortable of going in there and then just taking out the people you need to and then leaving, you can do that as well. So don't think even for a second that you have to absolutely take out every enemy that you see. It is something that is obviously up to you. I love that. Look at that. He drug him all that way back into that cover to make sure that we were protected. Now, the other thing is, you're not going to know exactly where all the loot is. You're going to have to use your sense ability, which is that ability really only helps you when you're trying to locate specific loot in items. It does really nothing for you in any other situation. So it's not like Eagle Vision, but it comes in handy. But you also see that we picked up a new item, which is a new weapon. So we're going to go over to the inventory and check out where that new weapon is. And you can see all the different weapons that I got to mess with and the different types of weapons here. So if you have any questions on anything that I've shown today, please ask in the comments below. I will be more than happy to answer. Also, don't forget to check out my Q&A video where I show you all the videos that I've got so far, as well as telling you, answering all of your questions that you may have with all the playtime that I've had. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. And of course, I'll see you next time. Peace out.